Hey, what's going on? I got this electronic honey extractor from Garvee. I'm going to show you me putting it together and how it works. And hopefully you guys will get all the information you need to make a decision on whether you want to buy one yourself. But I think if you're extracting honey, it's a whole lot better than the manual ones.
All right, so I got the box. As you guys can see, it's pretty tall, not too heavy. I can carry it by myself. Open it up, there's a bag with instructions and some parts, and then it was really packed well with styrofoam. I got this on 4 times the speed. I'm not really this fast, so just so you guys know, it takes a little bit of time to put it together. I want to thank my sponsors, Home Depot and Coca-Cola, that I'm wearing on my shirt. Just kidding, but they do have some product placement in this video without me trying to. So the legs go on. I thought they might slide in. That's why it kind of looked like I was trying, but they just clamp on top. Make sure you get a washer. Put the washer on first. There's 2 or 3 different positions you can get it in. I chose to have it on the highest setting so that I can fit a 5-gallon bucket. He says use a 14 millimeter socket to tighten it, so that's what I have on the end of that impact drill. I've got it on its really low setting, but just didn't feel like screwing it in by hand all the way to get it tight, so that's why I used the drill. It was not necessary. So 3 legs, go through that process, just make sure they're all the same. Once you do that, it stands up by itself, no problems. I mean, this is way easy to assemble. Then when you get to the top part, first I tried to cut this giant zip tie. It's a pain in the butt. I think I give up and I come back to it later. I'm just cutting the plastic around the electrical motor so that I can have access to the cable so that we can turn it on and plug it in after I get everything freed up. Not going to tell any jokes today because it's not fun. Finally got that zip tie. That thing was a beast. Then these lids that come with it, just make sure that the handle on it's tight and secure, and then peel back the plastic so that you can see through it. They're just fit lids. They don't snap in or anything. They just kind of stay on top. They've got a couple of those white corners, just kind of are a guide so that it doesn't move around when you start extracting it. This is the pouring feature. So I just put the female end in inside, and then the male end on the outside. On the instructions, it said to have the portion with the latch standing up. I don't know if I really like that, but I'm going to do what the instructions said. So now I'm going to try turning it on. I put a frame in already so you can see. I mean, that is going 4 times the speed, but that thing is fast. You can't tell the difference between this and when it's going at its regular speed.
So you can tell it's clean, it's new, it hasn't really been used. But it's got 3 holders to put in 3 different frames. And how it works is when it spins, the centrifugal force just draws the honey to the bottom, where it is then poured out and filtered through that hole. But very well built, very cool, works really well. It probably works too well. If you get it bolted down, you can probably put it at full speed. If you don't bolt it down, probably only about 60 on this scale here. So that's my review. So far so good. I'm excited to use it for real.
Thanks again for sending this out to us, Garvee. We really appreciate it. It's really nice. We'll show you guys more videos of us actually using it this coming fall when we extract a bunch of honey from our hive, and we'll be able to really break down how much better it is. But for now, we'll show you one of the videos that we made from our manual version of this, and you guys can at least get an idea of how it works with real live honey in it. So thanks. We'll catch you on the next video. Bye.